You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
All right, we're back, and we got a very, very special guest on the show today. I want to give you a round of applause for coming through, and for the lovely pizza you bring us, too. How you feeling?
Feeling good, brother. Can't feel any better.
I like it. How was the ride over here?
It was good. It was fast.
Yeah. For those of you out there who don't know, Big Tony's Pizza, been around for over 25 years. A lot of people love going there. I know myself, I done ordered there plenty of times, especially late night. But, yeah, man, it's an honor to be in your presence. Episode 65, Big Tony's Pizza. We're going to get into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Once again, man, it's an honor to be in your presence. Thank you so much for showing up. I like to start from the very beginning, pretty much from humble beginnings to where you are now. For those out there who are not familiar, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Tony Rahana.
Yep.
Most of the people from Rhode Island know me as Tony. If you call me by Anthony, that means I know you from back in the days when I grew up and lived in Boston.
Gotcha.
So I'm originally from Boston.
What part?
I grew up in the North End.
Yeah.
And I born and raised in Rosendale.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. And that's close to, I'm not really too familiar with Boston. Where's that close to, more or less, in Boston?
Rosendale, it's like 5 minutes from the city.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's like 5 minutes, you'll be right in the heart of the city.
So you wasn't in the suburbs. You was in the metropolitan.
I'm born true in the city of Boston.
I like it.
I was a true Bostonian.
Okay. And what was it like for you growing up, more or less? Like, did you face any trials and tribulations? Like, how was your childhood, like, early on?
Listen, growing up in my days was not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in Boston, in the city of Boston, when you were a young kid, we were... How am I going to explain it to you? So you had to be a tough kid.
Yeah.
You got to be a tough kid.
This is before the sensitive shit. You can't.
There was no such thing. Once you turned 7 years old.
Yeah.
You better know how to be a man
and throw them hands.
Throw those hands.
Yeah.
That's how it was. You know what I mean? So we grew up in the city of Boston. We used to ride our bicycles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 5 minutes we're in the city of Boston.
Nice.
We're in the North End. We hung out in the North End. Before what Boston is right now. I mean, when I used to go, I have 4 brothers.
Okay.
And I have a sister. So me and my brothers, when we used to go down to the city of Boston,
you were deep.
Everybody knew us.
Yeah.
Everybody knew us. And, I come from a big family. So I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah.
And every time we went out, wherever we went, everybody knew us because, we were like one family.
That's awesome. So I'm assuming that, like, so you pretty much, you come from, like, a big family, like you said. So, like, you didn't come from a broken home or stuff like that, more or less, right?
Broken home, no.
Okay.
But we did grow up, like they say.
Struggled a little?
We struggled. It wasn't like they gave you a gold spoon and they put it in your mouth.
Right.
We were 4 brothers living in one bedroom.
Yeah, that's tough.
And that's in Boston. Tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom worked. My dad worked.
Yeah.
They worked very hard to get to where they are right now. And they passed it over to us. And what we did, we had to expand what we learned from them.
That's awesome. So what got you, was it your parents early on that got you into the hospitality business?
My dad and mom owned a restaurant, from a breakfast place and from a pizza shop. And my dad owned a taxi as well. So in the daytime, he would drive. At night, in the daytime, he'd be in the restaurant.
Oh, he was hustling.
And then at night, he would drive a taxi cab.
Yeah.
So we grew up in that industry, whether it's in the restaurant or driving a cab. And if we weren't doing that, my uncles owned gas stations and repair shops.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, oh, you're not doing this? Go work for your uncle.
Yeah.
Over there, and we're stuck in the garage working on my uncle's garage.
So it's safe to say there was always work to do.
Oh, there's always
no matter what, yeah.
There was no such thing as staying in and sleeping.
Yeah.
No such thing.
Get up early and get to the grind.
In my family, growing up, it was like if you stayed sleeping, they considered you a nobody.
A bum.
A bum.
Straight up.
Like I remember, I hit like 7 years old.
Yeah.
My father, my mom were like, hey, they're hiring at the newspaper stand. Wow. You gotta go pass out newspapers.
Yeah, that was the thing back in the day. My father did that too.
I used to get on my bicycle, pass out newspapers to houses, or stand on the corner and sell a newspaper.
These kids nowadays, they don't fucking have a clue, right? It's such a different time.
They don't know nothing about that. And you know what? You know how cold it was back then? They don't even know what the cold is.
We don't even get snow like that.
Nah, back then you used to freeze your ass off.
And you were going to school. Now a little bit of snow, no school. What kind of shit is
the bus is like below zero. You know, I used to wear the ski suit.
I
remember I was a kid, man. I used to wear the ski suit, and I'm standing at the bus stop like, damn, it's fucking cold. You go
like the shit from the Christmas story?
Oh,
man. You see the kids?
You go into the C-store, the supermarket guy on the corner is like a hometown market. Like, can I come in and stay warm? Be like, nah, stay outside.
Yeah. I don't want you looting over here.
No, man, it was crazy.
That's fucking... Now, when did you realize that, you know, being in the hospitality business and maybe opening your own restaurant was something you wanted to do for the rest of your life?
All right, so I'm going to tell you something. I was always in the nightlife.
So you started with that first?
I started with the restaurant, but growing up, I was always going out to nightclubs.
It was your thing?
It was my thing. There wasn't a nightclub in Boston that didn't know who I was.
Wow.
Or who my brother was, or who my cousins were. Yeah. I was underage. I used to be the youngest one out of my crew.
Yeah.
And I used to never waited in line. I was always going in through the back door of nightclubs, or if it's in a hotel, I'm going in through the back kitchen, up the stairs. And I just loved the nightlife, you know what I mean? And working with my family in the restaurant business, everyone I knew, all my Italian friends, my Greek friends, they all wanted me to work for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I'm working for everyone. They just loved me to work for them. I guess I was good at what I was doing.
Well, you got great customer service, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. And you know how to upsell and sell.
And they loved it. And they were like, then at the end, I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to move on. You know what I mean? I stayed working for my family. And then after that, I said, you know what? I'm going to go open up something on my own.
So you wanted to branch out pretty much.
I wanted to branch out.
So your first place of business... Where it wasn't Big Tony's, obviously, right? You had a nightclub, I'm assuming?
I had a gas station first.
Get out of here. That's crazy.
First. I started out in Pawtucket. See, when I came to Rhode Island, the only thing I knew about Rhode Island was the strip clubs.
Yeah, we got the best strip clubs, they say.
And the after hours.
Yeah. The afties,
Back then, when you were going to the nightclubs, after the nightclubs, like, hey, we got to go to an after.
What is there to do? The afties.
Like, oh, you got therapy, you got Nashville, New Hampshire.
Oh, therapy, you bring it. I used to love therapy, yo.
Well, I'll bring it back. Whoever's Tony's open up his closet.
But hold on a second, because I'm going to be honest, that happened to me when I came from New York. You know, New York, we party till fucking 12 the next day. And I was like, yo, everything closes at what time? They're like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Yeah. So I used to go to Balloons.
Oh, Balloons. Wow.
Bringing it back, right?
Oh, you're bringing it back, dude. I remember those days.
Yeah.
So then we used to come to Rhode Island, and then, I got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I have some that passed away. And a lot of them went on a bad track. You know?
Right.
So one day I just woke up and said, you know what? I got to pick up and go.
Right.
I can't keep on going the route that I'm going.
Yeah. You needed a change.
I need a change. I need to get away from my atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I got to get away from the people that I hang with.
Yeah. For you end up like them.
Before I end up like them.
Or worse.
Or worse. You know what I mean? So I went up to my uncle and I told him, listen, man, I got to get up out of here.
Out of Boston.
Yeah. He's like, what do you mean? I said, I got whatever it is, man. I got some money saved up.
Yeah.
I got to do something. He's like, you know what? I got a gas station for you.
In Little Rhode Island.
I said, yeah, where? He's like, in Rhode Island.
Wow.
Go down and check it out. I said, Rhode Island?
I don't want to go there.
You're going to give me something in Rosendale, West Roxbury, Jamaica Plain, somewhere where I grew up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to like, he's like, nah, you say you want to get out of here. I'm going to send you as far as I can.
Yeah.
And Rhode Island is only an hour away from me. If I ever need to see you, I'll be in 45 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm. I went up. I guess it was at Pawtucket. That was my first station. And I knew nothing about Pawtucket.
What was the name of the gas station?
It was a Getty gas station.
A Getty? Oh, shit.
On Smithfield Ave, man.
I like it. So you was legit.
Yeah,
you had a legit.
I was legit. I mean, that's when I started being legit. Yeah.
Yo, man, honestly, bro, besides all this is amazing. Thank you so much for your time, because I know you're a very busy person, so I just want to put that out there right now.
Thank you, man.
Truly appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you, man.
I appreciate that.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you're doing a phenomenal job, man.
Thank you. So you get the gas station. right?
I get
you
the
come out
gas
here,
station, come out there. I start working in Pawtucket, putting in my hours and working.
met your little thing. I know you had a shorty out here, probably.
Oh, I had a couple of them.
Yeah.
I had a couple of them.
I gotta give you the drop. We got a famous drop for that.
Oh, harder, Daddy.
But I won't say no names.
Got no names on this show. No names.
I'm a married man now.
I like it. And congratulations on the newborn.
Yeah, I got a
Awesome,
new
man.
baby now, 3 months old. I got 2 girls. God bless them.
That's
proud,
awesome.
Proud father.
I like it.
So when I came to Rhode Island, right, I'm gonna tell you something. So I started off with that gas station, and I used to order food all the time, delivery.
Yeah.
Delivery. I said, what the hell? There's just not no good food out here in the pizza shops.
So that's when the light bulb came on.
That's when the light bulb came on. I said, I kept on ordering from everywhere. The guy said, order from this guy. I'm not going to say names. Order from this guy. Order from this guy. And every time I order, I was like, man, that food sucks.
Yeah,
man.
that's how I feel. People be raving about all these spots out here. They're like, the food is great. And you go here like, it was all right.
I was like, nah, man, there's something wrong over here. I said, this is not an Italian sandwich. This is, what the hell kind of sandwich is this?
Uh-huh.
Then I asked for a chopped steak and cheese Philly steak. I get like a thick piece of steak. I said, it's not steak and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in Boston. I worked with all the Greeks and all the Italians. I know what food is.
Right.
I worked with my parents. I know the meaning of food.
Good food.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna go open up a pizza shop.
Wow. So that was the beginning.
That was the beginning.
I like it.
So I was driving around with my brother, and then all of a sudden we saw this location. I knew nothing about Rhode Island.
Nothing. So you only knew the place where you was at, which was Pawtucket, but you say you would come out to the clubs here and there, the strip clubs,
That's
right?
it. To the club
and go right back.
That's it.
All right. So you was new to everything.
I was new to everything.
Gotcha.
I didn't know nothing about Rhode Island.
So where did you go look for it? In Providence, where you at now?
Where I'm at now.
That's
Same spot.
crazy.
Same
Okay.
spot.
So you're scouting around. You said, but how did everything happen? For those that are watching, the whole story more or less. So you found. How did you know that was the place? Is the whole thing?
I don't know. I was with my brother in the car, and we turned around. My brother was like, "Yo, check that place out. It's all boarded up."
Oh, God.
I said, "You know what? Let's call the guy up, see if he wants to sell it."
Right.
I didn't know PC was there. I didn't know LaSalle was there.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was like a God came and said, "Hey, this location is."
It was for you.
It was for me.
Yeah.
That's why we bought it, and thank God we're doing good.
So you bought it. How long? It was boarded up. So I'm assuming it was all fucked up when you got it, right?
It was all fucking demolished.
How long did it take you to like?
You had to wear a fucking toxic suit to get up in there.
No way.
It took me about 2 years to build it up, fix it up. Everything was new in it by the time I was done with it, from the windows, the plumbing.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, and a lot of money. I'm assuming, right? A lot of investment.
They say money talks, bullshit.
Right, and you get the job done faster when you pay, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so when you finally open up, this is the beginning of the journey, obviously. But do you remember like your first pizza that you sold, and how did that make you feel when you got that first pizza sale, and you're like, "Damn, I'm really in business."
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was opening up that pizza shop, I was outside. The guy was installing windows, and some guy pulled over, and he said, "Hey, what are you putting here?" I said, "I'm putting a pizza shop." He said, "Oh man, you better have good pizza because the people in this area know about good pizza."
You must have been laughing. You're like, "Yeah."
I said, "I hope." I said, "Let's see what happens."
Yeah,
You know what
humble.
I mean? Make sure you come by and grab a pizza on me. He's like, well, if you got good food, you better have like 5 telephone lines.
Oh.
And he drove off. So when he drove off, I'm like, what's he talking about? 5 telephone lines.
Busy.
I said, I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't know there was colleges all in the area and stuff like that. So anyways, we got the place open, and next thing you know, the first hour, it was me and all my brothers working. People were just waiting in line.
No fucking
One
way.
after another. One after
This is opening day.
Opening day. I didn't do no advertisement.
Nothing.
No nothing.
Oh,
No nothing.
shit.
And so every time someone came in, he would tell me, you better have a good Italian sandwich. I said, I hope it is. And I'll give it to him. He'll come back the next day. He was like, damn.
That shit was bomb.
That's the fucking sandwich. Can you make me another one? I said, all right. There you go. And then all of a sudden, we just kept on getting busier and busier. The good part is I had my brothers beside me.
Yeah.
They were all working with
Family.
me. Yeah, families first. Always remember.
Yeah.
Without them, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now in life.
Straight up.
shout out to them, man.
Shout outs to them, shit. So hold on. So the shit's going crazy. People in and out the business. The sales, the cashier is fucking buzzing all day. Did you run out that day, I'm assuming, or pizzas, or you had plenty? You still had enough?
Big Tony's always prepared.
You never run out?
I never run out. To this day, I never run out.
That happened to me. I'm like, when I was doing my first endeavors, when I was in business, I ran out a few times, and feel like, you ran out? How the fuck do you run out? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm fucking learning.
I got inventories and inventory.
Yeah.
I never run out. All these colleges,
That's crazy.
All these colleges and big parties, they order from me, and they're like, hey, you think you can handle 200 pizzas? I said, buddy, you'll have them in 2 hours.
Now, now the shit was selling. Who taught you how to make your first pizza? And, like, what's the best advice they gave you? Who did you learn it from?
I worked, the first time making a pizza was probably be Pleasant Cafe on Washington Street in Boston.
Oh, so it was in Boston. Okay, one of your first jobs, I'm assuming?
My first jobs.
All right. So everything comes around, I guess, right?
If it wasn't that, it was at another Italian place called Big Tony's Pizza, Tony's Place.
Okay.
In West Rochester.
Oh, similar to Big Tony's.
Yeah.
That's good. Did they give you any advice, or they just said make the fucking pizza and that's it?
Make the fucking pizza.
Yeah, get that shit done. Business was like that back in the day.
They threw the fucking dough in front of me and said, you know how to make a pizza? I said, I think so.
Yeah, you're going to learn today.
I started making a pizza. Oh, not like that. You got to do it like this. Not like that. You got to do it like this. And all of a sudden, I'm making a good pizza.
Now, we gotta get a little bit into your business. Do you have like a family recipe or a secret sauce that makes your pizza unique?
See, everything is made from scratch at Big Tony's.
Okay.
We make our own sauce. We make our own dough.
Nice.
You know what I mean? We have a special cut cheese just for us.
Got you.
So everything is made unique for us.
Fresh
And it's made with love.
Nice. That's probably the best key ingredients, the love, because you really love doing it.
Of course. And quality.
Yeah.
I ain't use no cheap shit.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Your flour better be A+ flour.
On point.
On point.
What's the most popular pizza on your menu, and why do people love it so much?
Fucking buffalo, man.
The buffalo, really?
They love the buffalo.
Wow.
A basic cheese pizza.
Basic, a lot of people like chicken. Because I love pepperoni.
Yeah,
I'm a pepperoni
people love
guy.
pepperoni. I just started something yesterday, that shot of honey, spicy honey on the pizza.
It's
I've
good?
been seeing it all over TikTok, and I said, you know what, let me try it. I just started it yesterday.
Oh, you giving us an exclusive on the
Yeah, why
Jmack
not?
Experience?
Yeah,
I like
of
it.
course.
So now they can order that as well?
Get a shot of spicy honey right on your pizza, on your pepperoni.
What about any other pizzas or
You
just
get-
pepperoni?
You get it on whatever you want, but it's all over TikTok. They say put a shot of spicy honey
All right.
on your pepperoni. So I
You
tried
heard it here
It's not bad.
first.
It's
Make
pretty
sure
good.
you fucking order that shit. Sell them out. I like it. Now, what about the signature dishes? Any unique items that set you apart from other pizzerias?
See, we're known for our gangster raps.
The gangster, home of the gangster
Or
raps.
the
Yeah,
gangster
yeah.
raps, or the gangster bowl. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You gotta come by and try one. We got like maybe 15 different gangster raps, and they're like phenomenal.
Yeah. I haven't tried them all. I'm being honest. I'm definitely gonna be trying them more often because I usually just like the pizza. I'm more of a pizza guy, I like calzones and shit like that.
Outside the circle a little bit. Bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm more like
Don't get stuck in that zone.
Yeah.
Experience
Well,
something new.
shout outs to Chef Rivoli. He did come through and he told me that everything was phenomenal. He did a little review there. I don't know if you've seen it, but
Yeah,
he
I
tried
did.
out a few things. Yeah, that was fine. Now, what's your personal favorite though, like pizza wise, on the menu, and why is it your favorite?
Oh man, I'm just maybe a pepperoni and black olive pizza.
See, pepperoni. Pepperoni's the
Yeah,
best.
pepperoni.
I like it. And how long, for those out there that are watching, how long have you been in business overall?
Overall, so I would say close to 35 years.
Wow, that's amazing. People can't even make it to 5 years.
It's tough.
It's a blessing.
It's not easy, man. It's not
Yeah. What keeps you going, man? Like, what keeps you? There's got to be something.
motivation.
Motivation.
Growing up poor.
Not wanting to go back to that.
I'm not going back to that. Growing up having nothing.
Yeah.
Seeing my dad work 20 hours, 24 hours a day nonstop.
Sheesh. And never owning anything sometimes too, right? Because
I
you
have
just
a
work.
carton of milk on the table.
Damn, that's fucking deep. I like that.
It's not easy, man.
Now, pineapple on pizza, because a lot of people like to have this discussion and argue about it. Do you like pineapple on pizza? If so, why or why not? Me, I would never eat a fucking pineapple pizza, to be honest.
Listen, I'm not a fan of it. I do eat it.
You eat it?
I eat
Yeah.
it. And the people love it.
Really? I don't know. I feel like pineapple doesn't go on a fucking pizza.
Hawaiian is a big seller, man. They love it, man. That ham and pie. Listen, it gives it that little extra taste to it. You know what I mean? Everyone has different taste buds.
Yeah, you might be right.
But if you go to my mother and tell her, hey, eat a Hawaiian slice of pizza, she'll probably slap you.
She's like, what the fuck is this?
She'll get out
this
of
is
here.
not pizza.
No, get out of here. She'll slap you in the face with it.
Forget about it. What's the strangest topping that someone has ever requested on a Big Tony's pizza?
Strangest topping. I got a lot of crazy things.
Well, let's tell me at least one. There got to be one at least. That you're like, really? You want that on your pizza?
Listen, in Europe, there's a lot of them eat ketchup on the pizza instead of sauce.
Ketchup?
They like the ketchup.
Oh, no.
My wife is a fan of the ketchup thing. I'm not.
Yeah.
But when someone calls me up like, hey, Tony, can you throw on some mustard? And when the pizza comes out, throw some mustard and mayonnaise on it. I said, but I ain't selling you the pizza no more.
Mustard and mayonnaise?
I'm like, what do you want mustard and mayonnaise on a pizza for? Are you serious? He's like, just square it off for me. I said, no, man, I'll sell it to you on the side.
Yeah, you do it.
When you get home, you put it on. I'm not going to put that on. I think that's the craziest, weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, mustard, that's fucking different.
He's busy smoking some strong shit.
Yeah, he was definitely fucking... Did you charge him extra for that? Or you?
Fuck yeah, what do you think? You want mustard, you're going to pay for that, bro.
What an insult, right? That's fucking insane. Now, have you ever hosted like a pizza eating contest or like fun events at the restaurant, and will you consider doing them in the future if you haven't?
I would love to do it anytime. I would love to do it. But let me tell you what we do.
What do you do?
It's been like 25 years now. Every Wednesday. I haven't changed my price. Remember that.
Same price.
$6.99 all you can eat pizza inside the restaurant every Wednesday. It's been like that for 25 years.
Oh shit! If you didn't know, now you know. You better go over there on a Wednesday. $7.
$7.
I've never been.
And you can get any slice you want. You got buffalo, barbecue, chicken palm, pepperoni, pasta, any type of slice that's in the display. You can sit there and eat as much as you want for $6.99.
How many slices? What's the most you've seen that somebody that you like? What the fuck? This guy's still eating?
I had this kid. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a young kid. He used to go to LaSalle every Wednesday. He used to come.
Tear it up.
He used to get a 2-liter soda with it too. He'll go if it's just cheese. He'll do 2.5 pizzas to himself.
2 pies or 2.5.
He's skinny. He's so skinny, man.
There's people that can eat like that.
Oh yeah, there's people, man. Trust
and
me.
you probably sitting there like, dang, he's still fucking eating?
Sometimes my cashiers are like, Tony, that guy's like on his 8th slice.
Yo.
What do you want me to do? Cut him on? No,
Yeah,
let him eat.
Let him have it.
Why
Let him have it.
Let him eat.
Well, people don't realize pizza's a great business to get into. I mean, obviously, it's not easy, but like, as far as food-wise, they say it's very cheap to make pizza.
Not no more.
Not anymore. That was back in the day.
You see how much egg is these days?
Yeah. It's $5 a fucking carton. That's
but
ridiculous.
more than that, bro.
Yeah.
You're almost hitting $9 a carton.
For good eggs.
For good eggs.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. Yeah. That's crazy. Now, what's the vibe like in the pizzeria for those out there who are watching, they never been, and they want to come experience it? What's the vibe you want customers to have when they come to Big Tony's?
Oh, I want them to always be happy. Come in happy, leave happy.
I like it.
Always, man. Listen, I love talking to my customers. And I always want them to come in happy and leave happy. And if there's something wrong, I like someone to tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if my customer doesn't tell me, how am I going to know?
Yeah, right? And like they say, closed mouth don't get fed, right?
Yeah, of course. We got a lot of morons. I'm not calling anyone morons.
Well, the day and age we're in.
But
I know what you're saying.
You hire a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They don't know customer service.
They don't know customer
service. Or they don't want to work.
They don't want to work. And they get their first paycheck. They quit on you. Or they don't know how to communicate with someone. And they're like, you know what? Come on, man, please. I've been here so long. Just be nice to the customer, man.
Yeah.
Then at the end, you get so aggravated. What am I, kiss your ass?
Yeah.
Go home. I work the hours.
Yeah, it's tough. That's one of the toughest industries to work to. I'm not going to lie, because people come and go.
Very hard to find good employees.
Yeah.
Especially now, these days. I'm talking about these days.
Especially now. Everybody's a TikTok star.
Yeah, TikTok. Everyone wants to be on TikTok.
You be TikToking too?
Hey, why not?
Yo, you're popping on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm TikToking for no money, but
yeah.
Because you know why? I realized that people want to know who the face is behind the name.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you don't show the face behind the name, some people be like, F this guy.
Yeah.
When they really know, I know Tony.
Exactly.
I know what he's about.
You're building the relationship.
Building a relationship with the community.
I love it. I love it. Now, what do you think makes pizza such a universal like favorite food? Like, cause if you meet someone that doesn't like pizza, it's fucking almost slim to none. Like everybody loves fucking pizza.
America's built on pizza and burgers.
Really? I didn't even know that. You put me on today.
Everybody in America loves pizza.
Yeah, I know I do.
Let me tell you something. I can name 3 things you grew up on right now.
Pizza.
Cereal,
Yeah.
pizza, burger.
Yeah, of course.
Every-
McDonald's is a fan favorite for everybody.
Every American grew up on those 3 items.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it'll never go out of business.
Never go out of business. If you make the right pizza. You know what I mean?
And it's got to be good.
Any Joe Schmo can open a pizza shop.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure it comes out the right way. Put in the time, put in the effort.
Well, being that I'm from the city, right? What do you think about those dollar slices? They're like super greasy and shit like that. What do you think when you see like shit like that? Like a dollar slice, but it's just fucking horrible. I mean, obviously you don't care because it's not your joint, but like, how does that make you feel for people that like you that really love it, have a passion for selling pizza?
You know, you just said that dollar slice thing to me, right? And I was talking to my brother. I got a brother named Romeo.
Yeah.
We're thinking each other's minds out there.
Right. Like new ideas.
New ideas. I said, I think you should hit something new. He said, what? I said, the name's out there. But you want to break the market? Do a $1 slice pizza joint.
Wow. We would see great minds think alike. You was thinking.
And do an express pasta line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People love pasta.
Oh, I love fettuccine
I
Alfredo.
love pizza. I can eat pasta 7 days a week.
Really?
7 days a week I can eat pasta, man. I can never get enough of pasta.
Yo, not for nothing, Big Toe, you blessed us. The pieces that you bring us today, thank you so much. I gotta give you a shout on that. My mom's actually visiting from Florida. So crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna reschedule. I'm like, Big Tony's coming. I cannot miss this
she gotta
fucking
bring it down to Big
I'm
Tony's
gonna
now.
bring it, but I'm gonna bring when I bring her this pizza today. She's gonna be ecstatic because she loves pizza. Which ones did you bring us today? Which
I
different?
brought you the Gambino.
Yep.
So the Gambino is like barbecue sauce, ranch, chicken, sausage, bacon.
Yep.
It's like a gourmet pizza with mozzarella cheese. I brought you the Rick Delight. That's
Ooh,
Philly steak.
I like it.
It's like a Philly steak and cheese pizza. And then you got the Romeo and Juliet. It's like a basic margarita pizza.
Oh, it looks delicious. They all look delicious.
I brought you a buffalo too, man.
Oh, I gotta try that buffalo. I love it. I love it.
Get hooked on that shit, bro.
I'll be ordering every night
Like
till 4 a.m.
It's like heroin, bro. You get hooked right on that shit.
Yo, this is amazing. Now, being that you're in business for over 25 years, what's the most challenging part of running a pizzeria? Because it's not all glitz and glamour sometimes. I know you face your days that's
Keeping everybody happy.
keeping everybody happy. Yeah, you can't make everybody happy though, right?
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
No matter how nice you are to someone, they're always going to hit you up with something negative.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Isn't that sad though?
Haters.
The haters.
Haters.
Haters gonna hate. That's what they always
No
say.
matter what. You know what? We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for them.
That's exactly right. Now, you're literally open till 4 a.m. I'm sure you had some wild experiences. We were talking about this before we started. Like, what's the wildest experience you ever had? Like a drunk customer or somebody calling the line and you're like, yo, you know what? Just don't answer the fucking phone no more. Like, this guy's out of it. You had any nights like that?
How's that? Drunk girls coming in naked.
Yeah. Wait, naked?
Naked.
Holy shit.
Oh, harder, daddy.
What do you do in that situation?
I try to.
You can't call the cops. I mean,
I try to get them out quietly.
Yeah.
Give them a pizza
In a nice
for free.
way. In a
Get
nice
them out.
way.
You know what I mean? Trying to get them out there quietly.
Wow, that's
It's
what.
a lot of commotion on
Yeah,
there.
because college kids, where you at, they get fucking wild. You know what I mean?
And then on the phone, you got these idiots that just call and they don't even know how to spell their name or spell their street.
That's wild. Do you decline calls like that? I'm sure you do,
I
right?
decline calls all night.
Yeah. You're like, you know what? Call me when you're sober, buddy.
I give you a 2-minute break, man. If you go over 2 minutes with me, I'm hanging up on you.
Wow. See, people, you better come fucking correct or sober up when you're calling, right?
Those, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm sure, like, a lot of times, too, that you deliver and they're not even there, right? Things like that happen, too?
We have a lot of that going on. So sometimes they say, I fell asleep or something like that. So when it gets later through the night, we try to make them pay like on a credit card.
Oh, so you at least you got your payment.
I got my payment, and if you don't pick up, I'll leave it on your stairs. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, you
That's
grab it.
smart. That's smart.
I don't let my drivers go to the back stairs anymore.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Safety.
Yeah, a lot of people get robbed. A lot of delivery people get robbed sometimes.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
And I always tell them, safety first, man. I don't give a shit. You feel uncomfortable, you come right back to me.
Yeah, I like that. Nancy, you really care about your employees.
I have to. Man.
You don't see that a lot in businesses. Like a lot of owners, they just the money. You got to do whatever you want, whatever they can to get that dollar. You know what I mean?
Listen, without my employees, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
So if they take care of me, I take care of them.
Yeah.
They work from their heart, I take care of them.
I like that. That's good. Now, you are like a mafia-inspired establishment, right? Who's your favorite gangster of all time? Mine's is John Gotti because I'm from Queens.
John Gotti, he's one of them.
And he's the last to not snitch. That's why I really like him the most.
At the end, they all snitch on each other.
They all do, but he rotted in jail. I mean, he was a stand-up guy.
Raymond Petriaca.
You like Raymond Petriaca? Yeah, a lot of people mention him when I mentioned John Gotti.
Raymond's the head.
Yeah.
He's the one who started everything.
That's crazy. What about Al Capone? You fucks with Al Capone?
How can you want to go old school?
Yeah, old school.
I mean, we can go old school. There's a lot of old school. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You got Lucky Luciano. You got Lucky Thompson. Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. I can name them all.
I went to. You ever been to Vegas?
Yeah, of course.
You been to the Mafia Museum?
No, I haven't been to that.
Yo, it's fire, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I had a good time. Then in the basement, they have it like the boom boom room. So you go in through the door, the guy opens the slide on the door, it's fire. Then you go in, they playing music.
I'm thinking about going to Vegas in a couple months. Man.
Yeah, you might as well check. You definitely got to check. It's a whole building too, so you got to check it out.
Always remember, the gangster that was for the community is the guy that loved the most.
Okay, good. You gave us a gem today. I like that.
It was for the community, man.
Yeah.
He did a lot.
Yeah. Now, are there any exciting expansion plans or menu changes coming to Big Tony's Pizzeria for 2025?
I think my menu right now is at the highest peak it is. I don't think I would change anything else or add anything else on it.
Yeah. You do got a lot of options on there.
Yeah, you got a lot of options. I'm thinking about maybe taking a couple things off the menu.
A lot of things sometimes don't sell, right?
Believe it or not, a lot of everything on my menu sells.
Yeah.
Because if you don't use it here, you use it in this. If you don't use it in this, you got to use it in that.
Right.
So it's the same,
ingredients.
The ingredients is always used somewhere else in a different type of way.
Got you.
But sometimes there's some items, you say, all right, this item I sell maybe 3 a day. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it to keep it on the menu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we keep a good sized menu for everyone to be satisfied on it. You know what I mean?
What's the most pieces you sold? I gotta ask this. Like, do you remember like a record breaking day? Like you're like, holy shit, we sold 100 pies today. You ever have a day like that?
Buddy, I sell 100 pies by the time it hits 7 o'clock.
Shit, business is booming.
100 pies.
No, because I worked at a pizzeria and he wasn't boom. Well, the one that I was working at, it was bad for him. Like, and I was doing the delivery, so I'll put the shit on top of my car, the little fucking, it's like, I didn't even know it was a magnetic, you know what I mean? But he would barely sell. I don't even think he was doing 20 pizzas a night
I think
at that joint.
I think my most surprise day was I get a phone call.
Yeah.
The guy was like, Tony, honestly, he's like, I need 200 pizzas.
200 for and one shot.
One shot. I said,
holy
he's
shit.
Like, can you handle it? Or do I have to
You're like, of course.
call a couple places? I'll take 50. I said, no, I got it. She's like, you sure? I said, yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
While you were open for business, though?
While I was open for business.
Oh, shit.
So I went into my walk-in cooler to see if I have 200 pieces.
Enough.
And I see it. There's like maybe 500 pizzas in my walk-in cooler.
Right.
Dough balls.
Right.
So I call up one of my strong guys, and I called 2 other of my strong guys. I said, listen, guys, we got 2 hours to make these pizzas.
Damn, 2
He's like,
hours?
what are we going to do? I said, we're going to work it. Us 3, and one is going to pull out and cut, and we're going to, in the same time, we're going to take care of customers at the same time.
That's tough.
We got it done.
You got it done in the 2 hours. You didn't go over, not even by a minute.
Nah. We got it done.
Yo, shout out to you, yo. That's fucking
You know what?
crazy.
I gave myself a tap on the shoulder.
Because it's stressful when some shit like that. You're like, fuck, at the time.
You got to keep under control.
Relax, right?
When
Breathe.
you see them getting stressed out, open them a can of Pepsi. Here you go. Drink it.
Yeah. Keep them happy. Like you just said. Keep them
Get them a Snicker bar. Open a Snicker bar.
You want some ice cream? I'll go right out of 7-Eleven. You want anything else you want? I got. Just keep making those fucking pizzas.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yo, that's crazy too. Yeah. So that's literally 100 pizzas in a fucking hour each hour.
But we got it done. We got it done, man. It was surprising.
That's crazy.
That was probably one of my biggest surprises I've had.
Order wise. Damn. And was this middle day, beginning of the day, at night?
It was probably around 4:00.
Okay. Wow. Well, you got some time there if you would have went over, at least.
Thank God we got it done.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Now, what advice would you give someone looking to start their own restaurant or pizzeria?
If you're not going to work with your own hands and put in the time and effort, don't waste it. Don't waste your time.
I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. Or if you don't have a passion for it, right?
You got to have a passion for it. Don't count on anybody to do it for you.
Exactly.
Do it on your own. If you're going to count on someone to do it for you, you ain't going to get nowhere.
It's not going to work.
No.
That's actually what happened to me. Because, it's tough when you're like doing everything on your own, or you need a good support team, no?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, my support team was my brothers.
Right. And you guys are in it for the long haul. This is not some shit that you're doing.
No, we're in it wrong. When we opened up, we own a gas station in Cranston.
Right.
Called American Performance. And we own the body shop right next door as well. It's called American Performance Auto Body.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to them.
Give them a quick shout out. And can people hit them up to get their...
Hit them up. Say, I know Tony, to give you $200 in cash.
Oh, my name. You just heard it exclusive here on the J-Mack Experience. I like it.
You go down and see Vinny. He'll waive your deductible. He'll get you a rental. Whatever you need, he'll hook you up.
What's the name again?
American Auto Body Collision on Cranston Street.
On Cranston Street. Is that the one by McDonald's?
Yeah, once you pass McDonald's. Right across from the Rite Aid Pharmacy.
Okay, yeah.
Laundry Max.
Where the Aldi's is at and all that, right? Okay. Wait, is that by the car wash too, more or less?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I be going there to wash my car. I'm going to start going there to get some work done, too.
I own that plaza, too.
Oh, you do? Oh, shit. So now I need a free wash in there. Hook it
I
up.
don't know. I own the one with the Laundry Max.
Okay. So you were going to say something. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You said go there.
Go there. You'll get $200 in cash.
Yep.
And they'll waive your deductible and the insurance, and they'll take care of you. Whatever you need in the auto body business, go down and check them out.
I like it. Make sure you go down there and get your fucking car done. I like it. We're going to get into Album of the Week real quick.
Album of the week on the J-Mack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is Can't Rush Greatness by Central C. You fuck with hip-hop?
Of course, brother.
You heard it? Central C, you fuck with Central? Is that London rapper?
No, I don't. I've never heard of him, but I fuck with him.
Yeah, he's got some joints with Drake. He's that dude that, right? He's like, you probably heard him on the radio. He got like a weird accent, but he's like one of the first London rappers to pop off. We're going to get into Movie of the Week.
Movie of the week on the J-Mack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Heart Eyes. It's a horror. It drops on Valentine's. You fucks with the movies or not really?
Buddy, I'm stuck at work all day.
You don't got time, right? You got time to Netflix and fucking chill.
The time I put a movie on, I'm like knocked out.
I like it. Now we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. What's next for Big Tony's Pizzeria? Any anything that I didn't cover that I might have missed? Anything you want to promote? What's next for you, man? Overall,
Health, man.
Health is wealth, right?
Health is wealth, man. Yeah. Staying healthy.
Yeah. So you about to hit the gym? About to get right?
Let me get back in shape.
I like it.
Take care of myself. Take care of my baby girls, my wife.
Yeah.
And my family. That's it, man.
I like that. Nice and simple.
That's it.
Get
up every day, go to work. Hard work always pays off.
Absolutely.
Keep motivated, keeping the faith. That's all that matters.
Do you close on like Christmas Day and stuff like that?
I close Christmas Day and I close on Easter.
Those are the only 2 days?
Those are the only 2 days I close on.
Wow, you really fucking hustling.
The rest of the days I'm open all the time, regular hours.
I like it. Now, can people reach out to you more or less? If, let's say they want to get catering done or a special event. Do you do stuff like that as well? Like a wedding? You've done stuff like that before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people, they went to college at PC and they say, hey, Tony, I'm getting married at the Hilton or the Westin.
Wow.
Can you deliver food for me? Can you do my catering for me? I said, of course. I said, but why you pick me?
Yeah.
He's like, man, I grew up on your food.
I love this place.
I took my wife there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, of course, whatever you need. We do catering. We do even things that are not on the menu. Whatever a customer wants, we make.
You make it happen.
We make it happen. Whatever they need, we make it happen.
Birthday parties, all that?
We never say no to anything.
I like that. That's a good business model. That's probably why you're still in business.
We never say no.
Where can people follow you at social media wise?
Look me up on Instagram. TikTok. I'm on TikTok now.
You on TikTok doing your TikTok thing?
Doing my TikTok thing.
I like it.
Showing my face around. You know what I mean?
I don't know, maybe an idea for you. I'm just giving you an idea. Have you done like certain videos, like shorts, where you show people the process of making certain pieces?
I've been doing that.
You've been doing that. All right.
You know what catches? My nephews always told me, get on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I always tell them no. And then after all these years, I invest money on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm sponsoring on Instagram. I get on TikTok. I throw on like a video.
Viral?
Thing goes viral. I get
you
like
went viral?
300K views.
Damn.
I'm like, what the hell?
I've been missing out.
I said, what the hell?
You better fucking TikTok more.
Let me keep it going, man. Let me keep it going. I guess people like to see the face.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest. This is amazing to me because for years I didn't even know who was behind Big Tony. Like I'll hear the commercial all the time. I'll order the pizza, and then finally when I started following your Instagram, I said, "Oh shit, that's the guy!" Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Now, can people? Can we agree actually that all experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Of course. If I didn't grow up on the streets of Boston, if I didn't grow up poor, if I didn't grow up in a tough life, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Absolutely. So everything you go through, you believe in that too, is for a reason.
Of course, man. Of course.
And you got to cherish the downs as well as the ups, no? Or appreciate them.
If there wasn't downs, there wouldn't be ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I'm getting game from you, you know what I mean?
You got to keep the faith, man. You got to keep it going. Like when you're about to get into a fight, if you don't crawl your fists together, you can't fight, right?
Exactly.
You crawl it all in one punch, you're ready to fight.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I love it. Now, any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are going through at the moment?
Listen, I'm going to say something. You want to get to somewhere in life, surround yourself by people that you know are going somewhere in life. See who you walk around with is who you're going to be judged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they always said that, parents back in the day, right?
Yeah. My parents used to always tell me, you walk with him, you're going to be a bum like him.
Yeah.
No one knew what the meaning was until when you grow up.
Yeah.
When you grow up, you're like, man, I need to get on with my life. This guy's going backwards. I need to go forward. I'm going to stay with this guy. I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
So, surround yourself with positive people.
Like-minded.
People that are not going to drag you down.
Like an anchor.
And I can't say stay away from backstabbers because the closest ones to you will backstab you.
Wow. When you least expect it too, right?
You know what? I was watching something on social media. And
Tell us.
And I was watching what this guy was saying, and it really hit me hard because I experienced that life. He said, feed a dog for 3 years.
Yeah.
Right? And he won't forget you. No, he said, feed a dog for 3 years, he won't forget you for 5 years.
Right.
Feed someone that is close to you for 3 days, for 3 years, he'll forget you in 3 days.
In 3 days.
In 3 days, he'll forget about you. And it's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's because I had a big entourage around me.
When you was like up, right? When you first started, probably.
When I owned the nightclub on the hill.
Paying for everything.
My house was open. The bills were always on me.
Yeah.
People sleeping at my house.
Everybody loves that.
And I started, getting bigger in life, working. Me and my brothers just hate us.
Yeah.
The minute they saw me, if I wasn't too extra nice to them, they would backstab you.
Look at that shit.
And they were disappearing one after another.
Yeah. And people don't want to see, it's sad to say, but it's your own people sometimes that don't want to see you do better than them. Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's crazy, man.
Your own family sometimes, like cousins too.
Man, yeah. You'd be surprised.
It's wild.
You'd be surprised, man.
It's happened to me.
A
lot.
Yeah. I got some of those in my family.
That shit's crazy.
But you know what I say to them? I love you.
Exactly, right?
You know what I mean?
Never let them see you sweat.
I never talk negative about anybody.
Never.
You know what I mean? I love everybody.
Show love.
Show love. Keep the faith. God always gives back in return.
And be grateful.
Grateful, man. No need to hate on anybody. Eventually, if you work hard, anyone's going to get there. But you're not going to come smooch off of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you learn from that shit, huh?
Those days are over, man. Those days are over.
I like it. Are you hiring at the moment?
I'm always hiring.
Oh, you just heard another exclusive.
I'm always hiring. 24/7. You come and ask for a job, you probably get one right out on the spot.
That's fine. Any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention before we sign off?
Shout out to all the parents out there that gave the time and effort to be beside their kids.
Yeah.
You got to give them a lot of love and respect.
Absolutely.
Because if it wasn't for good parents, then they want to be good kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want to be where we are right now. And everything I have in life, I give it to my mom, and God rest his soul, my dad. They were the entrepreneurs and the rock of the family.
They showed you where, if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be where you're at today, pretty much.
Well, of course, man. Love your family, man.
I like it. Once again, give people the phone number so they can order pizza also, if they don't know. What's the phone number?
401-490-0000. Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. 525 Eaton Street, Providence, Rhode Island. Often imitated, never duplicated. The food you love, the name you trust. Come on down. Come on down.
I love it. So, last thing before we go, I have to ask, because people are going to watch this and say, dang, you didn't even ask him. Are you the guy behind the commercial? That's
man.
you?
That's me, man.
I thought it was someone that you paid to do it for a long time.
Hey, Mauricio, come on down to Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster rap. But we had a guy, he redid it for us, too.
Oh, he did? Okay,
so I can't kick him out of that, too. So
that's really my favorite commercial. I'm like, every time I hear it on the radio, I don't even change it, because I'm like, I just love the ending when he's like, ha ha. That shit be cracking me the fuck up. Yeah, my daughter be like, she's like, oh God, here we go again.
That
like,
commercial is probably like 25 years old.
You should get it on the TV, like on the actual TV.
A lot of people
commercial.
tell me, you got to change the commercial. I said,
Nah.
That's a catchy commercial, man.
Facts.
But, you know, I feel like podcast is coming up, and the radio.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It really is. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Podcast a new wave, man. Everything elevates. You know, CDs. Look what happened to CDs. Now people are streaming.
I don't think a lot of people listen to the radio anymore.
I personally, I only listen to it when I'm in my car, but all day long I have YouTube. I don't even watch nothing but YouTube. It's all podcasts all day.
Because I used to listen to 106.03 all the time, and now it's
they went under the bed. You know that, right? They went.
My
that's it.
was
No more.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. That's a good question. I asked somebody. I seen somebody the other day giving out like free keychains, and I said, "Wait a minute. I thought it was over." And they're like, "Yeah, we just got extra street shit that we're giving out." And he didn't even explain. He said they just closed it down. They went rock and roll.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess now they're moving on to 92.3 or something.
I don't fucking know, but it's.
I know
weird.
podcast is the new thing. You know.
Yeah. I think you should do your own podcast. You're more than welcome to come back whenever you want to come back, by the way.
All right,
I'm letting you know now.
I'm your right-hand man.
Absolutely,
You know
man.
anytime
Absolutely.
you want me here, I'm with you. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. It's been an honor once again to be in your presence. This was amazing. I was looking forward to this for like 2 months, let me be honest. But
it's my pleasure to be here, brother.
Awesome.
You know what
I appreciate it. I'm glad that you liked everything, how it came out. Episode 65, Big Tony's Pizzeria, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We're signing out. Gra!
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
Black Sheep CMOS. It'll make you want to slap your daddy.
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Yeah!